Matter of fact, let's draw down on those and let the beam do its work first. Yeah, that was pretty good. Hull missile there. This there. Hull beam. Once again. Like that. Okay. I could use the missiles, I could use the scrap. You didn't do a lot of damage to us. I don't think they did any permanent damage to us. So as soon as our controls are no longer ionized, we can get a move on. Let's see. Do I have time? Yeah, I should still be able to stay ahead of him. Let's try it. Attack the automated ship. Let's do the usual. This should be over in almost 2 missiles. Let's not do the usual. If I damage their shields, I may take a hit, but the hull beam can finish this for less expenditure of missiles. So... they're done. Burst Laser Mark 1. Okay, let's look at that a second. Okay, that only requires 2 power, fires 2 shots. Probably more practical than the hull beam. For now. Because the hull beam is useful in places, as we've seen. But for the same power, we can get a couple of shots off that can be effective whether their shields are damaged or not. So we're going to go with that for now. Okay, time to get to the exit and pick another friendly sector. Let's see what we got. Actually, yes, we will be buying 6 fuel for 12 scrap. It's a good price, and we're almost out of fuel, so... Okay, Slug Nebula, civilian sector, definitely. Because we can, like I said, we can zigzag through friendly sectors for the rest of this if we're careful. So... let's see. A store! Let's go. Don't need any of those. But that looks good, so... let's go find some people to fight and get that scrap back. Okay, this is one of those instances where the burst laser is going to be handy. What I'm going to do, they have 2 shields and the burst laser only fires 2 shots. It can't get through on its own, so I'm going to send 1 missile towards the shield generator and then fire the burst lasers on their FTL drive, which will not actually connect. FTL's down. Shields should go down now. Weapons are damaged. We'll finish this with a hull missile. There we go. Good bit of scrap, some fuel, some drone parts. So... yeah, I can bounce all the way up there. We'll start heading up now. Okay. Yeah, this is a much better run than the last one. Okay, well. Oxygen control, because I've learned my lesson. I'd need 150 to get to the next point of shields. I will need to eventually, but not right now. Yeah, we'll head this way. Rebels are starting to make their presence known in the sector. Don't need any damage fixed. go over and up and probably bounce around a little bit if there's time. We'll send an away party. Okay, well, no harm to us, no help to us either, but no harm, so... Okay. Rockman, we have Rockman, the other two are both human. I'll take Magmarus, because... And I could sell the heavy laser or the hull beam, or the damaged stasis pod. I'm going to sell... I'm going to sell the hull beam. I like beams, but... No. I'm going to sell the heavy laser. I'll put the hull beam back in its spot. And I'm going to buy the scrap recovery arm. I can only hold 3 augmentations, so if I was going to sell anything, it should have been the damaged stasis pod or the Angie medbot dispersal. Oops. Well, as many health as Rock have, that's actually good because that can keep us repelling borders forever. That has been invaluable. I want to see what that does. I'll just have to accept the fact that I pulled stupid and lost my heavy laser and live with it, because I don't want to... Okay, they've got Zoltan. Okay, they've got Zoltan, then probably... Then let's not expend ammunition yet, taking down their shields. That should be good, because I can use my recharging weapons to do that. Okay, now is the time for the hull beam. Except it wasn't charged. Oops. Okay, cancel the hull beam until I've sent an art missile at their shield generator. Awesome. No, you're really not. Nope. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. And I even forgot to send Magmar to the engine room, which should help our evade rate. This is good. Now, ship. Almost enough to have another full shield. Power it up. Oh, you can only power it up if you have 2. That's fine. The important thing is that we're good to go for now. There we are. Okay. It's time to make for the exit and head to a friendlier sector. We need to get some fuel, though. We'll board the station and look for survivors. Okay, well, Magmar, you're going to replace jacks on shields, then. You never got very far with learning them, so it's not a great sin. And we'll go to a Zoltan sector. We are not going in that nebula. We do need fuel, though. We can't go this way.